Hey my people, I hope that everybody's doing super great. This is Big G once again, doing what we do, talking about watches today. In the future we'll talk about something different, but right now, watch as it is. So, I have here a beautiful piece that I want to share with you guys. This is a really nice addition to my collection. Actually, it's one of my favorite pieces. Has a lot of history. It is an homage piece, but it's a really awesome, well constructed, well done homage piece. Okay, so once again, if this is the first time that you watch one of my videos, we talk about different pieces, original pieces, homage, and copies. I don't like copies that much because I think they are just hurting the industry, but I can deal with homage pieces. Homage pieces are pieces that are just pieces that have all the features of a well-known design, and they are just recreating that design, evolving the design without using the same logo and without using trademark features that the original part has. Okay, so in this case, we are looking at a Steeldive. There was a really big famous Seiko back in the day. It was a really big and famous picture with Martin Sheen, who is Charlie Sheen's dad. The picture was Apocalypse Now, okay, and in that picture, Mr. Sheen portrayed Captain Willard, which was the main character of the movie. And Captain Willard had a Seiko just like this. This is not a Seiko. This is the Steeldive version of the now infamous watch called Captain Willard because of the movie. Okay, so let's talk about the watch. This watch is definitely a diver watch, so it's in the bigger size. It's about 43 millimeters. I don't consider this huge, but it's substantial and it's really well built. Okay, this features really high-end materials. In this case, sapphire crystal. Sapphire is this synthetic sapphire, which is a glass that's really strong and it's really durable. You can barely scratch it. It will break, but it requires a lot to get to break. Okay, compared to real crystal and acrylic. So acrylic has its advantages because the visibility is just better, but it's not as resilient. And the acrylic in exchange, if it gets scratched, you can polish it and it will come back to the normal state. Okay, so let's keep talking about Captain Willard. In this instance, this version is by Pagani Design. It's featuring rotating dial, unidirectional, so it's only one direction. You just can't move it. It's just fixed, and you can move it in this direction. And the reason that the divers, or the diver watch, I should say, have this feature is because back in the day, these were considered tool watches. So they have a function, they have a purpose, and the purpose was that the divers could set the time of their submersion with this dial. So if you want to you know the time they have transcribed, so you just go click on the minute hand, let the marker there, and from now on you know how many time has transpired since you set your marker. Okay, usually the reserve is 15 minutes, so they can use different intervals of times for the ascent from the water. Okay, so it was very popular and very needed for professional divers. Even diver watches has a feature that not many watches has, and it's the lume. What we call the lume is a special additive that gets marked on the watch, which reacts to the light. A special additive that gets added to the markers on the watch, so It reacts to the light, gets charged, and when it's completely dark, it glows. Back in the day, some of these additives were a little bit radioactive, or were other chemical compounds, and many brands have the trademarks of their own lume, and they work differently, and some of them are really glowy, and some of them are not. In this case, Steeldive does produce a really C3 good, what we call C3 lume. It can glow 4 or 5 hours easy without a lot of recharging. But every time that you get it in the light situation, they will recharge, and then at night, at the dark, a complete darkness, you can look at the watch and you can see the marker. And in this case, even the bezel has those lumes. So for this watch, it's green, so you can see, not only see the markers, you can see the lumes too. So really nice on that. In general, completely done in stainless steel. It does have a sealed screw back case. It's a 22 millimeter strap, and it does that's the outside features. It's built like a tank, really solid, really hefty, and for the best part, it does uses an NH35 Seiko movement. Yes, we have talked about that before. This is an NH35 Seiko movement, so it's an automatic movement, and it is a self-winding movement. What it means is that it will auto charge, because it has a weight on the back that rotates with the movement, and it will get charged in that way. It does have an internal spring that gets compressed, and is programmed to release the energy in intervals with gears and mechanical functions. Okay, so pretty much that NH35 distinguishes itself because it has three main features. It's self-charging, so it will power itself with a movement. The second part is that you can pull the crown, and you will have you can set the date, and then you can what we call hack it. So when you pull the crown, the second hand will just stop, and that will work, and it will be useful for synchronization. You can synchronize the second hand if you need it to. So it's been done for military applications, or for air shows, or pilots functions, so aviation functions. So this is a really nice watch. This is one of my favorites right now. I'm gonna take it from the mothership. It's a really nice one. It does start some conversations. It's a beautiful watch. You look at the shape. It's not a symmetric shape. It feels really good on the wrists. It's a solid back, like I told you. The brand in this case is Steeldive, and it's a bargain for the money. In my opinion, it's a really good deal for the money. It's really good. You can expect to pay anywhere from $130 to $150 for this watch. But it's a quality design. It's a tough watch. I don't find any design faults with it. Of course, it's not a genuine Seiko. Of course, it's not an original Captain Willard, which is a couple of $1,000 easy today. But it's a beautiful piece. It's a beast of the watch. It's something that's gonna last. It is a good investment. I think for a watch like this, nowadays we have all these crappy technological smartwatches. This has character. This has to endure time. We all know that this technology pretty much it is obsolete by now. We have other devices that can do way more than this, but this still a statement of elegance. This is a statement of a true gentleman, a statement of elegance. A watch tells a lot. It's a really nice compliment, and well, a symbol of status, of intellect, of character. Okay, for me, a really nice watch is a really good compliment, and every gentleman should be to own a nice timepiece. And when I say nice, I don't mean really expensive. I mean a complementary piece. Time is really important, and it's really symbolic. The only real asset in life, the only real asset is time, because you can buy everything, but never buy time back. Even the most wealthy person in the world can't just buy back time. Okay, so this is a symbol. This is something that just reminds you tempus fugaces. So the time is just it goes away. It just escapes. So that's the way I see the symbolism about a really nice watch. So Steeldive. I'm not really sure of the model, and this is 200 meters rated. Okay, but we can find it as Captain Wheeler. Let's see the clasp. That's a really nice clasp with safety. Okay, and it does have the Steeldive design, a Steeldive logo. Some people hate it. I don't think that sucks. I think that is very manly. Okay, so pretty much that's all around. Pretty much this is all with this watch, and I pretty much that is all the details with this watch. But it's not about the parts. It's about the combination of all the features that makes a great watch. This watch will last years and years. It is watertight seal. It does not need a battery. It has a screwable crown, so the water don't ingress. You can feel there is a solid design. It's tight. It's a hefty watch. It's a force to reckon with. I really like it. It was one of my favorite pieces, and for less than $200, it's a winner. It does feel hefty. It does feel well constructed. In the past, we have reviewed the Pagani design watches, and they don't feel like this. This thing is a solid piece of steel. This is a juggernaut. I really recommend it. I am a big guy. I am 300 pounds, 280 pounds, and 6 feet 6 inches, and it's in my wrist is just excellent. I love the watch. I always get compliments with it, and it is just sharp. And you can always wind it manually, or you can use it and keep it wind. You can buy an automatic winder. It's not needed. It's not required, but it's cool. You can leave it in the desk, just winding it, just move the watch, so it gets always charged. And the issue is this: if you leave your automatic watch in the drawer without using it, the lubrication is gonna be change consistency, and it's gonna get damaged. Even if you use it every day, it's gonna get damaged anyway, because the friction and the use is gonna be detrimental for the watch. So, in my opinion, if I buy something, if I use my hard-earned cash to buy something, is to use it. So, if you buy a nice watch, use it, scratch it, fix it, and use it again. Okay? These are meant to be our partners in adventures, especially a watch like this. So pretty much this is a Steeldive, Captain Wheeler, BG out. Thank you very much for your support. I see that people are watching my videos. I encourage you to please subscribe, and please keep watching my videos. If you keep watching them, I will keep doing it. Okay? Thank you very much. From Puerto Rico, from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, this is Big G. Peace.